Hello students, today I am going to teach you about respiration. So what is respiration? This is a new term for you and I am going to tell you about respiration today. So as you have studied in your previous classes that we need energy to do our daily and day-to-day activities. So have you ever thought that from where do we get this energy? This energy we get from the burning of food, and this burning of food occurs in the cell in the presence of oxygen. So process in which oxygen burns digested food present in the cell and releases energy is called respiration process. Okay, it is a very complicated process. So we have divided respiration into two steps. So the first step is breathing and second step is internal respiration or cellular respiration. So what is breathing? If we take in oxygen rich air, okay, this one, oxygen rich air, when we take in, that is called inhalation, and when we give out carbon dioxide rich air outside, that is called exhalation. So combination of these two is known as breathing. Okay, so after that, this is the first and basic step. It doesn't occur, this process does not occur in the cell. Okay, but the second step, which is known as internal respiration, or it is also called cellular respiration. This respiration is called cellular respiration because it occurs within the cell. So what happens when digested food goes to each and every cell? There, the that after digestion food breaks down into simpler form, that is glucose. So it gets oxygenated or it combines with oxygen, and what happens, the oxygen breaks down this glucose into energy, carbon dioxide and water vapor. Okay, this is the formula of glucose. We are representing the process of respiration in simple equation. So this is the glucose, and when it combines with oxygen, the oxygen burns the food. Burns the food means it breaks down the food. Okay, it's break down the food and releases energy. This energy is used by our body for our daily activities like running, jumping, these all things. Okay, and this carbon dioxide and water vapor, these two, what happens to these two? These two we exhale while breathing. Okay, because these two are waste products for us. Okay, no need for carbon dioxide in our body and water vapor. After that, we are coming to respiratory system. So now I am going to tell you about respiratory system and which body parts of which organs are involved in respiratory system. So the first part is nostrils, or the opening of our nose. Okay, which leads into a cavity or nasal passage. This is known as nasal cavity. Later on, it opens into pharynx and then trachea. Trachea is also called windpipe. Okay, this trachea further divides into two parts. You can see here, and it enters into lungs, both lungs. These are two lungs. Okay, so when it further divides into two parts, this is known as bronchus. Okay, and this bronchus again divides or further divides into thinner branches, and these branches are known as bronchioles. Okay, like tree like structure you can see here, and for at last or finally they led into a sac like structure, and these sac like structures or balloon like structures are known as alveolus. Okay, you can see here in the figure, they are rich in blood capillaries or blood vessels. Now the blood capillaries is a new term for you. Blood capillaries means very thin vessels of blood. Okay, they are thinner, much thinner than our hair. So these capillaries, what is the function of these capillaries or alveolus? Um, just to absorb more and more oxygen while we inhale oxygen rich air. Okay, so that if there are more and more capillaries or more and more blood vessels in our lungs, it will absorb more and more oxygen from the environment. Okay, so you can see these two are lungs, you know. So this blood absorbs more and more oxygen and takes to our each and every body part, and it reaches into each and every cell, and there it oxidizes or burns the food and releases energy. So this is the process of respiration. Okay, thank you. Bye everyone.